Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing this Uniden, I think that's how you pronounce it. So I have been using this for a long time now. I got this for myself. I just really enjoy being able to be connected to the world, and I felt like this would be a good one. The reviews were really good on it, so I wanted to do one myself because I've been using this now for a really long time and I'm super happy with it. It is very easy to use once you get the hang of it. That's the biggest thing. So you can see here on top, and I'm going to show you a close-up too in a second of some of the really special features. But on top here, you can adjust the volume. You can change the channels by just easily turning that dial. You also have the headset jack here. So if you want to be able to listen to this without bothering other people, you can do that. All you do to turn it on is just hold and press that one button, and then you've got this really good display scene. And right now it's on weather. So to get to weather, all you do is press the little orange function key there, and then you can see here that the text for weather is in orange as well. So you'll know by pressing anything that is in orange, you press the orange function key first, and that will take you to those text. This is also pre-set up for police scanner, weather scanner, marine life or marine scan, military scan, CB radio, ham radio. There's a lot of presets on here, and it's very easy. So you can set channels to whatever you want them to be. You can absolutely set preset programs. So down here, again, you've got that function in orange, and that will allow you to program your channels how you want. But if you just want to scan local police or find out the weather, you can easily do that because it's already set up for you. Okay, and another thing is you can actually plug it in and charge it right here. And I feel like it does hold the charge for a really long time. And then you have this little hook here on the back in case you want to like hook it to your purse or the side of your belt, something like that. So you may actually be on this video because you're frustrated because you see this right here, scan mode all locked. See that? And I was myself when I first got it. I was like, this is annoying. I feel like I'm locked out of everything. You're actually not. You need to think about this as this is analog. You can program, this can search thousands of frequencies, right? So you can actually, if you know the frequency, you can actually program it. Well, right now, I have not programmed anything. So if I'm pressing scan and it's saying locked, I'm not logged out of the whole system. I just don't have anything programmed in. Now, I did say that there are some pre-programmed things in here, and there are, and I'm going to show you how to get to those. So if you press function, first off, let's go back to the weather. If you press function and the WX up here, so let's do that. That's going to take me to weather. I'm going to go up here, press that down. Now I'm on weather. Okay, so if you can actually access to the weather, if the frequency is coming in, it's great. And I use that all the time. If I just want to quickly get out of this, I can actually hit scan, and that sort of takes me back to that page where there's nothing going on. If I want to access the things that have already been set up for me, like my phone book, if you will, I'll press function and the little service there, okay? And that's gonna take me to my phone book that I have told it I want these channels to scan. So for example, anytime I wanna scan, all I do is just press this once and it will stop at the next frequency that picks up. If it doesn't have anything, it'll just keep running. Once it does, like this, it stops, okay? This is obviously static, so I don't really hear anything. I'm gonna go ahead, turn that dial again, and let it keep running. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna take it back to the scan again so we can get back to this main page. When I press function and service, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all of those have something already programmed. They're what I call like my favorites. So imagine in your cell phone right now, you have 150 contacts, but you have 10 that are your favorite. Same thing on here. So if I press function, service, 1, that right there says, let's see, sorry. 1, see how it says police off and on? I'm telling it I want the police to not be scanned when I turn the dial. So the police will no longer be part of that. So now I'm going to hit 2. 2 is for fire and emergency. Okay, I don't want that to be on. Ham radio, let's turn that off, okay? Or maybe let's turn that back on. Now, when it's scanning, because it's automatically scanning, as you can see here, it's going to keep searching for people that are talking on their ham radios. And again, sometimes it stops at static, sometimes they'll start talking. You can just keep kind of scanning as you want to, okay? And it's got on here, like I said before, marine, railroad, civil air, military air, and CB radio, and then your like walkie-talkies and things like that, okay? But it's really easy to use, and if you're like me, that's really the only channels that I needed this for, or wanted this for. I don't really need it, but I like to listen to the weather. I just enjoy that. So, and they give like little stats and stuff like that, and it picks up really well where I live, which is great. So again, you've got your favorites up here, and it's really easy. You just press service or function, service. It's going to start scanning. And again, if I don't want it to scan like military air like it has right here, I'm just going to go hit 7, and that turns it off. So now it's going to go straight to the next favorite in my book and keep scanning that. So if I have like ham radio turned on, CB radio turned on, and marine, it's only going to scan those, and it's going to scan all of them. It's not going to scan just one unless I tell it to. So does that make sense? I hope it does. Sorry about that. But it's really fun. And like I said, you can actually, once you start using this, you might actually have some frequencies that you want to be able to listen to, and you can input and program all of those in there. So it's a really handy tool. When the weather gets bad here, I like to put the weather on and listen to what's going on. There's something very nostalgic about this that I enjoy. You know, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and so for me as a Gen Xer, I just really enjoy this. This brings me back in time, and I love to have it. I love the fact that the charge lasts for a really long time, and it's just something that I enjoy because we lose power basically every time the wind blows here where I live. We live out in the country, and so something like this is great to have. So anyways, I thought I would show it to you because this is a product that I'm really passionate about and I really enjoy it. And I thought you guys would like it too. This is a really good one. You can see here the pad and everything. It's really well made. And yeah, I like it a lot. When I'm done with it, I just long press the power button and it's off, and that's it.